afternoon. Thank you for coming. Welcome to ePortfolios for Students. Sorry it's so crowded, it's standing room only, but please try to make yourselves comfortable. This year was the first time that Jackie Robinson Academy had enough computers that we were able to use them creatively throughout the year, and the students are rightfully proud of what they've done. They want to share them with their friends and with their parents, with next year's teachers, and even people from years from now. But before we start, let's do a little icebreaker, okay? At each table, you're going to find some pencils and papers with squares on them that looks a little bit like this. So, what you're going to do is put your name at the top. You're going to add one of your favorite digital tools that you've learned about this year, or give us one that you'd like to learn about if you haven't done too many so far. Now, you have 5 minutes to collect as many digital tools as you can. Ready? Go!
Just killed a friend in Chicago, 1,000 miles away.
Originally, 14 respondents to my needs survey from Jackie Robinson Academy, and joined later on by 9 people from Grand Canyon University. This professional development tied for the #1 request by you as something you would like to see done. With all the good work students have been doing this year, it seemed like a natural to do just what you said you wanted. ePortfolios show what students can accomplish with digital tools over time. Someday they may be considered more important than standardized test scores are now. If you were responsible for hiring someone, would it tell you more about them to see their test scores or examples of the kind of work that they are able to accomplish?
You are a human resources employee of a large firm and have been told to decide who is the better between 2 candidates who will be hired to train other employees in new job techniques as they emerge. Candidate A is young, energetic, and had high test scores in college. Candidate B is also young, energetic, and had high test scores in college. Neither has had much experience, but the company feels that they can groom them for the position. Candidate A, have you ever made any presentations for anyone? Why, sure have. Could I see some of them? Well, no. I mean, I'd have to go back and redo it. Maybe I could recreate it for you or something. Candidate B, do you have anything you could show me about presentations you've done? Why, sure. I've got a whole slew of things on my ePortfolio. Just go to this link here. What fine work you've got here. I think we've found our candidate. Congratulations. You are hired. I remember back in 4th grade. Smedley, have you done any digital reports or anything to show me? Not really, Mrs. Melwood. Well, how about you, Smedlina? Well, actually, in Mr. Weeks' class, we did 10 reports. Why, these are just wonderful, Smedlina. I can see you're quite competent in all these mediums. You may choose from any one of them to do your report on California missions. Good luck on it, sweetie pie. And thanks to all the teachers out there who believed in me and showed me the importance of keeping an ePortfolio with all my important work. Thanks.
After exploring several different bulletin board type digital tools, my tech advisory board and I settled on Padlet as being the clearest and easiest to use. Most of my 3rd graders, or Weeks Wily Wizards as they are known, joined Padlet, created a neat portfolio, and added 10 to 12 projects in less than 2 hours' time. A student and his parents gave permission to allow you to see his work. You can copy and go to these URLs to see them for yourselves. Notice how he created different headings for different subjects. He hit the plus signs to add projects. Normally, when a student adds a project, he or she should click the link icon, as it will look neater in the long run, as you can see on this next slide. Now this one looks a lot neater, doesn't it? The student used to hit the link icon before pasting the URLs. However, this student has a different problem. He put some projects under the wrong headings. Teachers need to be aware of such problems. Luckily, it was easy for the student to go back in and change it. Here is yet another example. Notice there are many types of different backgrounds that can be used. This student needs to add more headings. Now let's make our own. You may want to work with a partner and do this together. First, go to Padlet and sign up. It's free. Click Make Padlet. Click Blank. Select the blue Shelf, as this is easier for doing e-portfolios. Select a background. If you have trouble keeping up with a slideshow, the slideshow is available for you to use on your own time. You could view it on one Chromebook and create your Padlet on another. When you sign up for Padlet, you get 3 free ones per year. The students will only need one unless you use Padlet for other projects. Here's the sign up page. Sign up. First, I'm going to hit Make a Padlet. Now, I'm going to go down here to the blue shelf and hit Select. I'm starting with a blank. Now, once I'm here, I put in my title over here and the description, and then hit Next. There are many different backgrounds to choose from. Here is one of them. Add your headings and then have students go to their works that they want to post. Students first copy the URLs, then they go back to their Padlet and click the plus sign. They write the title of the project and then click this link icon that looks kind of like a safety pin. Then they paste in the URL, and after that it'll look really nice. I recommend that you open up a Google Classroom so that students can submit their finished e-portfolios to you, and then you'll have an easy access to them. It's easier for you to assess them and then to create your own teacher Padlet with samples of work from different students. Now this gray one right here means that a student accidentally locked her Padlet, making it private. So I have to go back and tell her to please open this up so that I can get to it. And she can do that with just a few hints. If the projects include student photos, get permission from parents to use them before showing them at open house or at other public venues. When you make your teacher Padlet e-portfolio, include at least one sample from every student so that it's available when open house comes. If you click on this top link, it will take you to the teacher's Padlet e-portfolio that I created, which I showed to parents during my open house. Here is a teacher's Padlet e-portfolio that I put together for open house. This first one on the top left was a compilation of different students' works from one of our projects. If you look at the different columns, you can go up and down and show many different ones in one column. Look over here at the social studies one. This is a Glogster project that one of the students did. If I click on it, it will open up and we can see the type of work that the student did. It takes a little while sometimes. Now here is a timeline that they had, different dates. Notice that there's all sorts of pictures embedded. They can also embed writing. Here's a video that they embedded in the Glogster.
Once upon a time, there's a man named Martin Luther King Jr. It's funny to think about because now we know his name so well. But at one time, he was just a kid. Like maybe you're a kid watching this. Well, he was a kid too. Well, maybe you're a grown-up. That's okay too. All kids are welcome here. I don't discriminate. Martin Luther King grew up to be a great man, of course. But then...
And that's the type of thing that you can demonstrate to the parents during open house. Here is a link to a satisfaction survey down here at the bottom. I'd appreciate your feedback on this presentation, the slideshow, and using Padlet for student e-portfolios. If you prefer to use paper, they're on the tables in front of you. There's also a sign-up sheet for those of you who would like someone to work with you on how to create your first Padlet. Thank you so much for coming and for your support. Good luck with your new Padlet student e-portfolio.